TGIF, let's talk some Underdog. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Happy Friday. Getting this video out super early, very early look over at Underdog Fantasy Pick'em. If you don't have that account over there, use that promo code CashCake and get yourself that 100% instant deposit match up to $100. Link is in the description below. And we're going to do something fun here. We're going to find 3 picks for first quarter. So we're going to go in there, give you a little analysis on those 3 picks. Yes, it can be more volatile, but I didn't really like any of the plays on the board so far that they're showing for full game. So I figured, hey, let's do something fun. They're adding that over at Underdog, which is fun. They got first half, first quarter, with a lot of other things. So we're just going to dive on over there, check what they got to offer, and talk about 3 picks that we do like and get after it. So let's go. All right, we have the desktop up here. Underdog Fantasy Pick'em. Again, we got 3 plays here for Friday, and we're going to talk about first quarter. I think they're all first quarter points. Yeah, all first quarter points we're going to talk about here. And if you want more plays that are out there, one thing you can go do, head on over to Daily Edge Sports on our Twitter, or X, I guess you should say. And we give out plays like this each and every day for different sites that are out there. This one, I think it was Wednesday. Wednesday gave out this one over on Sports Quack, but we give these for Underdog. We give these out for PrizePicks, the different sites that are out there. So if you want to going over to Daily Edge Sports, give us a follow, giving away prizes as well. So head on over and give that a follow. Some of the things that happened last night, this was given out in our Discord. So if you want to be a member of our elite subscribers, this was given out yesterday, and so is this 25x over on PrizePicks as well. So you get access to that. Both of those slips did hit. Shout out to ACAP for giving this one out. But yeah, it's been a fun ride. Two pretty good slips yesterday. But let's dive in and talk about these 3 plays that we do like. First one we're going to go into, we're going to go over to Boston at Dallas here. I'm going to go Kristaps Porzingis. Yes, the unicorn. Again, we're going to go first quarter points here for him. And I'm going to go higher than 6.5 first quarter points. Now, if we head on over and check out some of the stats over here at Outlier, you can kind of see first quarter points. If we kind of see what some of the odds that are out there, minus 123, minus 125 on Caesar and DraftKings. He's cleared this in 6 of his last 7 games. One of the things I like about him is he almost plays the entire first quarter, so you have to love that. But clearing this in 6 of his last 7, you kind of see what Dallas does against the power forward position. They're ranked 25th, giving up 27 points a game to this position. It's a spot that I don't mind. If you kind of look at what he's done the first quarter, volume-wise, 5, 4, 6, 6, 8, 6. You kind of like that volume in shots there. So it's something I do really like, taking a shot at him. Yeah, can he get cold sometimes and not get there? Yeah, but I do like just playing his former team here. A game that should be pretty good against Dallas and Boston. So we're going to give him a shot for higher than 6.5 points here for Kristaps Porzingis. Next one we're going to go is probably my favorite of the 3. But again, super volatile on these plays. They just started adding these, which I do like. And since we're going to kind of keep the same theme with first quarter plays, that's what we're going to go after. And we're going to go Myles Turner. We're going to go higher than 4.5 first quarter points. Kind of see here what he's done. He's kind of crushed this if we kind of look at it. He's done this 6 straight games, 7 of his last 8. The minutes are never going to be super high with him in the first quarter, but you kind of like to see this over his last 6 games or so, almost 9, 8.5. And again, going up against the Pelicans, just play these guys back on the 28th, put up 8 points against them. As you can see, the Pelicans aren't strong points-wise against the center position. A lot of that is Joval, when he is playing out there. He's more of your traditional center. Myles Turner doesn't mind getting back and shooting some threes. But 4.5 points feels a little bit low. And as you can see, some of the on some of the books that are out there, you can kind of see minus 125, minus 165, if we're kind of comparing what's going on. But as long as his shots are falling there, I don't mind taking a shot at him at more than 4.5 first quarter points here. And then the last one we're going to look at here, I was going back and forth here. For this Boston and Dallas game, I was kind of looking at it and saying, hey, do we want to play, Luka here? Because Luka does get up for this, and I will throw him up there, and we'll talk about him real quick. But I decided to not play him. But if you want to throw a fourth one up here, it would be Luka. We'll go back and talk about him. But the next one that I'm going to talk about here is we're going to go over and we're going to talk about Vince Williams for Memphis Grizzlies going up against Portland here. 4.5 first quarter points, and I'm going to go lower than this. Playing up against Portland, as you can tell here, he has cleared this in 50% of the games he's last played. However, if we kind of look at the offense against Portland, they play extremely slow. 24th in the association in pace. Memphis doesn't play much faster without Ja out there. They're 17th. They just don't play fast and pace. And I do like to see the minutes coming down a little bit as they get a little bit more healthy. I can see them just kind of spreading minutes out here. It's a low total in this game. Memphis has 105 implied team total in this game. Close 3-point spread, but I hope he's playing closer to the 8 or 9 minutes in the first quarter. And then if we kind of go look at his shots, he doesn't shoot a ton. If we look at his last 3 games, 3, 2, and 2. I hope we see only 2 or 3 shots. I hope he, if he is going to shoot, he tends to shoot at least 1 3. As you can see, he shot 3 threes that last game against Minnesota, only connected on 1. He did hit one here in the game against the Clippers and then hit another shot. It was 2 for 2 there. But again, pretty low volume overall. If we kind of look at his points, 3, 1, 5, 7, 2, 5, 3, 5, 5, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5. So would I like that number at 5? Sure. Now, if you don't feel comfortable playing this one, like I said, we can go over and check out what we have with Luka, because that was the one I was debating if I wanted to go Luka or Vince there. And I'm still kind of torn, to be honest with you. If we kind of look here, same kind of odds, if we kind of look at in comparatively, minus 120, minus 123. He's cleared this in 4 of his last 5. We all know Luka plays pretty heavy minutes, averaging almost 10.5 over his last 10. And if we kind of look head-to-head against Boston over last year and this year alone, he's cleared it in 11 and 9 and playing again 12 minutes in those 2 of those 3 games. They play pretty quick. If we look at pace, they're ranked 7th in association in pace, as being Dallas, with Boston playing quite slower, ranked 20th in pace. So I do like Luka here, and like I said, I was kind of torn between the 2. If you didn't know which one to go with Vince Williams, or if you want to kind of go Luka here, we can play Luka up here and kind of see his shots. And there you can kind of see, gets the free throw line a ton, shot volume 7, 7, 6, 6, 8, 6, 7, 5. And you just got to love the minutes that he does play. They have no problem running out a complete 12 minutes in the first quarter at times. And again, he's kind of a guy that just gets up for these big games like this. So I don't mind taking a shot like this with him. So again, I'm kind of torn between the 2. And those are the 2 I'm kind of looking at. If you want to look at Luka, if you want to look at Vince Williams, that's where we're going to go. So, the more and more I think about this, the more I want to go Luka. I might make 2, honestly. I might just make 2. I don't want to play 4. One of the best things about Underdog Fantasy is, when you play these 3 picks, you get 6x here. You won't get that in most of the other places out there. Some of the more popular places, you get 5x. Some other ones are 5.5. So honestly, one of the best ones you can absolutely play out here is by far, is Underdog Fantasy Pick'em here. So the 3 standard, this is where I'm looking at. I'm not trying to insure this. If I'm playing 4 or 5, if I want to play Vince Williams in this, I would insure it. So if I decide to say, okay, let's play Vince in this one as well, and let's roll 4, I would insure this. You get the 6x for insured, but if you do miss one of these that we're kind of on the fence with, you still get 1.5x what you're looking at. So that's where I'm kind of leaning at. And again, maybe this is a spot where, I generally, again, would just play this twice, really. I would, play one with Luka and one with Vince. But if we want to go something like this, I would definitely insure it if I'm going to play this. But let's just go here. Let's play this one where we kind of got the battle: Porzingis, the Unicorn, and Luka, 8.5, and then Myles Turner. And let's throw a half unit on this one and play this for a first quarter. So that's what we're kind of looking at here. Again, Kristaps Porzingis higher than 6.5 first quarter points. Myles Turner higher than 4.5 first quarter points. And Luka Doncic higher than 8.5 first quarter points. And hopefully gets it going. Again, if you want to play Vince Williams, that is okay as well. And again, if you want to check out and get access to a lot of our stuff that we do have Underdog tools for full game here with our projections, with the projection EV tool, as well as just regular plus EV without them. We also have the elite tool as well. And then we have rivals as well. So if you want to check that out for Underdog, we have all those things as well as Scorchers. Just got a lot of stuff over here for Underdog, as well as some of the other sites. And you get all these tools with your elite membership, and you get access to this for free if you go over here and click this free offer and get access to that for free. And again, head on over to Daily Edge Sports and check out our Twitter or X account as we give out plays and give out prizes each and every day. And with that, appreciate you guys. And like always, see you on the flip side. Deuces.